Hello, welcome once again to Crunchy's Kitchen. On our menu today is chunky eggplant stew. Garden eggs, as we all know, it's so hard to find in our part of the world, but eggplant, they are as cheap as bread over here. So we're going to make do with what we have and use eggplants to make our boom for our PC. So we have 5 large eggplants, 2 medium-sized onions, some good Koobi, 5 tomatoes, some salt to taste, 1 Maggi tablet, and some mackerel, like 1 piece of mackerel. So we start off by cutting up our Koobi and soaking in water to get some of the salt out. I'm blending my onion and pepper in the food processor so it doesn't become too fine. Then you cut up your eggplants. I'm dicing the eggplant and tomatoes. So you have your saucepan on fire and you put in some oil, about a cup of oil, and let it warm up. Then you start frying the Koobi. So we'll be dropping the Koobi in and let it fry. It's the fried Koobi that really brings out the flavor, the aroma of the Koobi in that sauce. It is like out of this world good. So we're frying this Koobi and we are forgetting about the neighbors. We're ignoring them and the smells and everything. Just open your windows and turn on the fan above your range, get rid of some of the smells. But this is gonna be good. It stinks. Somebody said stinky but good. That is Kobe and Momoni. A bon sweat. Oh, Bronino YouTube. No, so they're bundles. Anyway, so our Kobe is fried and we're bringing them out of the oil. Look at those beauties. And then once the Kobe is out, you put in your diced onion. So I diced up the other onion. I blended one and I diced one. So the diced one is in the oil now. So our oil is pretty much well seasoned. So we're not going to let it cook, the onions cook too long before we add our tomatoes. So in goes our diced tomatoes. And then you add in your pulsed onion and peppers. Stir and let cook for a while. Now you add in your tomato paste, about a tablespoon of tomato paste, just to bring out a little bit of the color. When you put that eggplant in, you don't want the stew to look too dark. So we have our eggplants all diced up pretty good, and it's in a pot on the side, and I have filled it with about halfway water and let it cook. Meanwhile, our stew is doing pretty good. The tomato is, getting soft. It's almost like disintegrating into the sauce, but you still see some parts of the chunk of it, which that's what we want because we don't want it too fine. And then we put our, good well fried Kobe back into the stew. It is so well fried that it's not going to fall apart in it. And that's what we want. Give it a good amount of stirring. Now you add in your Maggi tablet, stir, and let it cook for about 5 minutes. Then you add in your mackerel. The mackerel has been flaked and it's cooking in now at this point to absorb the flavors of the Kobe and tomatoes. So we will be having it with some apisi, yam, and banchi. I don't know what you will be having it with, but let me know. So our eggplant is pretty much well cooked at this point. It's soft and tender. And this is how we want it, as we'll let it cook more in the sauce, for another like 10 minutes. So I strained it and poured it into the sauce. And this has been cooking for about 10 minutes on low, and all the flavors have, incorporated. They are like, become friends now. And this stew now, it tastes and smells divine. It is so good. And we're heading to the table, so I'm dishing this out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love and support. I hope this is helpful to you. And next time you go into that grocery store and you see those eggplants, don't think they're gonna be, imperfect when you use it to cook. You can make something good out of those cheap eggplants. Until, garden eggs are in season again in your African market, use eggplants. Thank me later. This is gonna be good. It's really going to be good. I can't wait to dig in. My apisi is all ready. Look at that Koobi. Perfection. Yes, and look at this now. Isn't this inviting? All I care about is the bantu. I don't even care about the yam. I just want to. Oh, let me just do it. Let me just do it.